Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Light Warriors. Oh, we're approaching something quite grand. The Lionsgate portal. And right now we're in a 30-hour Schumann resonance blackout. 30 hours blacked out. And it just keeps going. Like us, keeps going. We're experiencing more blackouts lately. And those that have been on the journey with me as I share about blackouts and being in the void, right? This is where the void of creation happens. And this is where we're shifting. So the world has been quite chaotic and it's been quite a dark and gloomy, and we're constantly shifting. So this is the Schumann resonance blackout so we could enter the Lionsgate. How's everyone doing? It's good to see everyone. Everyone from all over the world in the chat. And we're going through this global change, and the Schumann resonance is showing us this shift that we're going through. So I'm going to be talking about some Ascension symptoms that you might be experiencing today, some situations that you might be experiencing, and understanding the importance of entering this Lionsgate. And, you know, some of you saw what I shared about the Lionsgate. We're going to talk about that and going to share a little bit more about it, because this is actually the most powerful time period of the year. Earlier on my journey, I didn't really know much about it, you know, and when I became conscious of it, right? So the collective, most people are not conscious of the power of this time period of the year. So they kind of just let it pass them by. We talk about the power of intent. And, you know, once we're conscious of this time period and the power that's present for all of us to activate, we're all activating right now, and you might be feeling some Ascension symptoms, and I'll share what we, you know, many of you might be experiencing, not too pleasant, but when we go through these Ascension symptoms, we're upgrading, and this is the preparation to accept. We're all upgrading ourselves, and we're preparing for what's about to happen. You're coming into the zone, and you're taking your place amongst the people, right? We all came here. This is our spiritual journey, and we're prepared to cause a shift for the collective consciousness, and we're here to assist humanity, right? So a lot of our brothers and sisters are going to need some assistance in the upcoming months, and you're rising to the occasion. We all are. So I'm just going to give another minute for everyone to get on. If you haven't yet, I appreciate if you smash the like button. It helps the algorithm so that other people can find this message. A lot of people are out there and they're wondering what is happening all over the world right now. What's happening all over the world? And these are the messages, right, that they can find and have some kind of explanation to all the craziness that's going on right now. So please smash the like, and when we get off, please share this video link with others. The more that we do this, the more others will be able to find this. We don't want to leave them in the dark, even though we're in the dark right now. We're in the Schumann resonance blackout. There's nothing going on right now. So I'm very grateful for all assistance in this. This is a collective effort. I know that I'm here, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And we just reached our 3-year anniversary, and I stepped forth ahead of time so that we can be in position at this divine moment in time. And the more that you share, the more that you do all these things, it helps others to find it, because this will be authentic and this will go through the people. And we're getting ready for the Schumann resonance update now. All right, so we've been in a 30-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance, and the blackout in the Schumann resonance represents the void, and creation is done in the void. If you're new to the Schumann resonance, most of you have been on the journey, there is a frequency of our world, and it resonates from the Earth's surface to the ionosphere, a layer of electrically charged particles up in the atmosphere. And this frequency is measured all the time. And the Schumann resonance readout comes 24 hours a day. And right now we're in a period where there is no readout. So this could be called a glitch. This can be called a timeline shift. And we're experiencing this timeline shift day after day. We're seeing the darkness leave the world, right? So our brothers and sisters, they've been struggling in the past year and a half. And it's up to the people to expand human consciousness so that they can escape the matrix, which is a prison of subconscious programs, limiting beliefs. And when you're able to break free of this, you'll have fifth dimensional consciousness. So we're going through this shift right now. It's time. There's too many synchronicities, right? There are no such things as coincidences, only synchronicities. It's time to get up. We're entering the Lionsgate portal, and we're in this massive blackout in the Schumann resonance. So we're going through these shifts, and we have the scientific evidence in the Schumann resonance as we're in this void. So we're all, if you heard that, we're all going through these upgrades right now. And some of you might be going through a lot of energy going through your kundalini, going down the spine. So when we realize that we're in the electric universe and these electromagnetic frequencies actually go through our body because we are the receiver. If you're familiar with Nikola Tesla, he said we are the receiver. And it goes through the spine. And some of you are aware of Kundalini symptoms. So right now, it's actually a little bit less today, but yesterday was very intense. I have this tightness and pain at the base of the spine, the lower back. If you're also experiencing the Ascension symptom of feeling this tightness at the base of the spine, your lower back, please share it in the comments, share it in the chat. We're live right now. Share it in the comments. If you're also experiencing tightness at the base of the spine, right? In the whole spine, you might need to crack a little bit more. You also, in the last few days, might have the urge to sleep extra. So we have a lot of extra upgrades coming in right now. So think of your trillions of cells, 1.4 volts each, right? You got 700 trillion volts of potential in your body. And we're going through this change right now. So you might have this feeling that you need to sleep more, right? Like 2 days ago, I actually fell asleep at 9 o'clock. I just passed out on the couch, right? And lately, when the alarm goes off in the morning, I feel like I need to sleep an extra hour. And that's okay. It's time to rest now to prepare for what is coming. It's time to rest now to prepare for what is coming. So the light of Christ, the God energy, the electromagnetic energy is going through your trillions of cells. You're upgrading now in the now moment. You're upgrading now in the now moment. So you're going to have to rest more, right? Rest. Take time to rest now. And we're doing this to prepare. So you're upgrading, and this process takes a lot of energy. It's quite taxing to the body. So you might feel this need for rest, and don't fight it. Don't fight this urge. You need to upgrade, and rest is very important. So we're all changing so that we can have the abilities that lie dormant within our DNA. And 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. So you are receiving upgrades now. And then you are the commander of your cells. And you will create the reality as the creator. Yesterday, I shared the biology of belief and Dr. Bruce Lipton. Very important message. If you haven't seen that one, please watch the biology of belief. It was yesterday's video. It's going to be important to understand what is happening, this shift that's happening right now. And when we put everything together, we could see our ascension symptoms. We could see the rise of the lion. We're entering the Lionsgate portal. Now, this time period happens every year. Every year we get to the Lionsgate portal on August 8th in alignment with Sirius. And this star is brighter and is in alignment with the Pyramid of Giza. And these energies from Sirius will help activate dormant DNA. So earlier on my journey, I was not conscious and aware of this. So in the course of your everyday life, you might, just naturally get these things, these upgrades, and you don't feel them. But over the course of the last few years, I became aware of the importance of this time period and the Lionsgate. And I focused my intent during these days up to August 8th and after. It peaks at August 8th. It's the most powerful moment. On August 8th, you should make sure, hopefully it'll be a sunny day, to get out in nature and take in all the energies. The energies are not just the light energy that we see from the sun. There are many energies that are coming in the electromagnetic spectrum. Visible light is only a small fraction of the electromagnetic spectrum. So we are not aware of many of these incoming energies. Like, for example, some people are able to see auras around people. Some of you saw an aura around me during that video. Some people are able to see outside of just the simple visible light. And that's a real life example if you have ever heard of people that see auras. So this energy is coming in. So just because we might not be able to see it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So during this time period, we want to use intent. We want to focus on ourselves. We want to become the change that we want to see in the world. Once again, we want to become the change that we want to see in the world, because nobody is coming to save you. When you focus and you take full responsibility for yourself, and each person does this, we all collectively change the world. Become the change that you want to see in the world and use this intent during this time period. Over the course of the last few years, I've done this every August 8th and in the month of August. Very powerful. So not only are you putting out your intent to the universe, who do you want to become in the new earth? The entire matrix, all of life, right? This life that we've been living is going to collapse. We need to mentally come to terms that life will never be the same again. And what do you want to be in the new earth? What do you want to be for your brothers and sisters? What is the example that you want to be for our children? In the past, we had many false idols. You know, these false idols, fake false idols. And they put out these false beliefs of materialism, narcissism, and our children would see this. Who are you going to be as a representation in the new earth? Put this out during the Lionsgate portal. We're going through this shift right now. We see this evidence as we are in a 30-hour blackout in the Schumann resonance. What is the change you want to see? Stop giving up your power to others, because the power lies within the DNA. It's inside of you. So we all need to become mentally prepared to leave the matrix. Many of us have worked jobs that are not in alignment with our soul's purpose. We did it for fake money because the money is fake. So when you're now realizing that your health, right, your health and your mental health and your soul's mission is more important than the job, millions of people are walking away from their jobs that do not serve the greatest purpose of the people. So we're mentally preparing to leave the matrix. Some people are threatened at their jobs. We're leaving activities. We're leaving restaurants, maybe with food that didn't serve our greatest purpose. I've been changing up my diet a little bit too, Light Warriors. Now's a good time to start the shifts. Don't wait till the Lionsgate portal on August 8th. Maybe change your diet today. Start incorporating new foods and listen to your body. Listen to your body. If you've been eating something and you say, oh, I don't like this right now, listen to your body, remove it from your diet. And then try new foods, and maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't. We're all different people and we're all having different experiences. So there's many different types of quote unquote diets. Find what resonates with you. Flow versus force. Don't force the issue. If you're eating things and it's making you feel not so good and you're feeling weak, then readjust. We're leaving concerts. We're leaving sports. We're leaving it all in the past. A lot of times they keep people distracted. I know a lot of us, we like to watch concerts, right? We like to watch sports. But it's simply a distraction for everything that's going on in the world right now. We're disconnecting from everything and we're putting a spotlight of what's going on in the world right now so we can help our brothers and sisters in this moment in time. We're all mentally prepared to leave the matrix, leaving jobs, leaving activities, leaving what does not serve our greatest purpose. It's time to conserve energy now. So if it calls you, and if more people that have come on now, if you're feeling tired, now's the time to rest because your cells are upgrading. 1.4 volts for each cell. There's tons of energy coming in for your upgrades. So take the time to rest. If it calls you, if you need to sleep, fall asleep early, fall asleep early. If you need to sleep extra, alarm goes off, sleep some extra. You're stressed out at work, leave the job. And I know it's not so easy all the time, but start to, as I shared in a previous video, start to make the transition. Maybe start to find the new job or the new career that you want that's in alignment for your soul's purpose. A lot of times we get tired or depressed. What is depression? The need for deep rest. We get in a sense of depression because our job is tiring our soul, the energy that operates the body. So it's to your best interest, even if you're making tons of money, you can't take the money with you. We all have a limited time here. How you spend the time is the most important thing. So a lot of people are leaving the jobs, and I know it's not easy right away, but you have to remember, we have to take the initiative, find the path out, wherever it might be. So it's time to fix imbalances during this time period. So we're in this blackout and we're ready to enter the Lionsgate portal. You want to become the person that you came here to be. It's time to fix imbalances in the body. Some people are driven by money and materialistic things. And that puts us in an imbalance. A lot of people are becoming aware and awake of this, especially last year when everything was shut down. You could have been making tons of money, but you couldn't even spend the money anywhere. So the only thing that matters are the people in your everyday life. It's the main idea of the channel. It's the main idea of the channel. We're becoming aware that the money doesn't buy us happiness. It's the people. And that's why I always am so grateful when you share this message, because we keep growing every day. If you haven't yet, I'm very grateful if you please smash the like button. When you do this, it helps others find this video today. So we want to fix the imbalances. Some people are spiritual, but they're not taking care of their physical vessel. Some people could be spiritual, but they're not taking care of their physical vessel. This creates an imbalance. Some people are given this subconscious program, right? That the body doesn't matter, like how it is and all this other stuff. You must be strong physically, mentally, and spiritually for what's about to happen. So it's time to focus on our physical health as well. And everyone's path is different. And you could go across your journey and, maybe you don't exercise. How you exercise is up to you. Your diet is up to you. But if you want to change with intent, if you have intent and you want to change, you must focus on all three aspects. I shared about all three aspects recently in a world famous video. Check it out. Focus on all three aspects: physically, mentally, spiritually. And I try to make you laugh too. It helps raise your vibration, right? Laugh. When you laugh, it puts you in a better mood. Better mood. Yes, if you haven't joined our Telegram group, please join our Telegram group, because all of you, right? Sometimes you might listen to me and I'm doing all this, right? But then there's other people that are they're new to this. And it gives people a new spot to talk to other people. I'm just leading the charge, and the group is for all. So maybe you're new to this awakening journey. You're new to these ascension symptoms, and it's helpful when you hear from others. So you could hear it from me. I try to have people write in the comments if they're feeling the same thing. Share your experiences so then others could read the comments and you share comments. And then we also have our group chat, because it's something that's 24 hours. I can't be on here for 24 hours. But sometimes in the middle of the night, people need help. And you have someone to talk to at all times. That's our community. That's our everyday lives. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate this. It's my honor to do it. Thanks for helping us take care of ourselves and how to keep going. Keep going. That's the mindset you have to have right now. Just keep going. It looks like the world is ending. It looks like all assets are deployed on you and your family. There's a lot of fear right now, a lot of uncertainty. And the only answer is to go within. The one message that I can leave for all people is to listen to yourself. You cannot get the information. You can't get the right answers out there. It's all inside. And the reason for this is because we're in a spiritual war. And there's so much misinformation out there. So the only thing we could do is listen to our soul. We listen to our heart, which is 5,000 times stronger than the brain, has an electromagnetic field 5,000 times more powerful than the brain. We listen to our stomach, the solar plexus. If something doesn't feel right, you feel little nerves in your solar plexus, you feel uneasy, get out of there. Got to hydrate. There's a lot of energy going through right now. Got to hydrate. Water is the most energy conductive material. So you have all this energy. Each cell is 1.4 volts. That's why it's important to drink water. Think about over time. and all the false subconscious programs and how they got children to drink soda and with all these chemicals and sugar. We're standing back and we're seeing all the things that were upside down. Right? We see a lot of people getting rid of the soda. It's terrible for you. I had a coworker, and I was giving her some coaching years ago, and I told her, I said, if you eat everything that you're eating right now, and the only thing that you did was just get rid of soda, you would lose so much weight. She wound up losing 30 pounds and never put it back on, just from not drinking soda. I'm like the defender against soda. It really is that bad. Don't drink soda. It's not good for you. Lowers the vibration. And you don't want to become dehydrated. So now your body is actually fighting against this. So we don't want to put things inside of our body that our body is going to spend time fighting against and trying to purge it. So it's wasting energy, right? So if we stay away from bad things like soda, we're going to be better off, because we don't want to have to fight against something, some kind of poison that's in our body the whole time, right? So we want to achieve harmony. We want to achieve balance right now. So we're in this void of creation. We're in the Schumann resonance blackout. Some of you have just come in right now. We're experiencing the ascension symptoms. We might have the tightness at the base of the spine. We're feeling the kundalini activations. We're feeling the energy course through our spine, the receiver. And we might have the urge to rest more. We have to rest now. Take a step back. A lot of the subconscious programs had our people rush all day long. And it lowered their mental health. I got to do this. And they're just tired all day long. And they just have to nuke themselves with energy drinks and all that. And it just keeps going. And then you wear out your adrenal glands, which are much more important than we were led to believe. I had to cleanse out my adrenal glands. One day we'll talk about that as well, as I'm shifting my health right now, and have been. So we need the time, and we need to conserve energy. Conserving energy during this blackout right now is leading us up to the Lionsgate portal. And that's where you will become the person that you came here to be. Think of a lion. Does a lion have fear? You need to stand with feet planted firmly, like David and Goliath. We are the common everyday life people. But we've had enough of all of the attacks on our mental health, our physical health, and our spiritual health. A lot of people are not aware of spiritual health, but it will override everything. Some people were fed subconscious programs. It is not their fault. Even Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about this, right? We all go to these schools and stuff, and we're spoon-fed this information. And it's no one's fault. But then the ego and the pride, right? You ever see that, Light Warriors? The ego and the pride. I must be right. You know what I'm talking about, right? The ego and the pride gets in the way. And it's best to just walk away. The energy could be very intense. So when in doubt, find yourself in isolation. When you're overwhelmed, when in doubt, find yourself in isolation. And it's a beautiful time period to be learning. If you haven't yet, I'm very grateful if you please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. You help boost the algorithms so that naturally this will go through the people and people can discover this message, because a lot of people are saying, what's going on in the world? So So find yourself in isolation. And during the period of isolation, you will be able to tune out all the static, right? Sometimes there's people, sometimes there's situations, maybe from the job, that put us in the state of fear, and we're not able to expand our consciousness because we're in the fight or flight mode all the time. We're learning that everything and the reality is turned upside down. Something was actually just brought to my attention, how even the rainbow is turned upside down. We're the rainbow warriors. We got to know all about the rainbow, right? Light warriors. And we know the chakras, and the red should be on the bottom, and the purple should be at the top. But look at rainbows and how they're drawn, how they appear. It's upside down. The red's on the top. The purple is on the bottom. That's inverted. It's interesting when you learn these things. Purple is the crown. We are the lions. Think of royalty, the lion. And take this purple energy, the violet flame. A lot of you know about the violet flame, right? The violet flame. Saint Germain, violet flame. There are many things that you're going to need for the spiritual war. Focus on them as we're in the blackout, the void of creation. Embrace the violet flame of Saint Germain. Embrace the powers of the archangels. And embrace the light of Christ. You will need this all to make it through this shift. It won't be long, but it might be bumpy. You have to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. And when you have the inexhaustible belief in yourself, as we go through the Lionsgate portal, we will shift to a new earth. So, and if you're interested, if you're new to the channel, you just came across, I'm very grateful if you smash the subscribe button as well. Please subscribe to the channel because it helps others find the channel. Share it with a friend. When you get off today, share it with a friend. One friend. That's all we have to do. But if you're interested in anything that I've spoke today and you're new to this, I have a full video on everything that I've spoken about today on the channel page. I've been doing this for 3 years so that I could be prepared for this moment in time, for this month. It's time to have our people ready. And we're improving all 3 phases: physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I think what a lot of people kind of was swept under the rug, right, was the spiritual aspect of all of this. But we need to focus on all 3 aspects, even your physical body. Work out, get the blood flowing, because you still have to operate out of this vessel. Now's the time to fix imbalances, right? It's not all physical body. It's not all mental. It's not all spiritual. You could be up in the clouds, right? Spiritually, in a higher dimension, but have 1 foot on the ground. What we're approaching right now, as we go through the Lionsgate portal, has an energy theme, how this is coming. It's coming in with the energy of a tornado. And those people here, so you hear the sounds, right? Synchronicities of the universe just comes in. It's coming in with the energy of a tornado. So sometimes, and some of you might be familiar with weather, for example. I'm giving you an example of physical 3D weather to understand this 5D energy storm. A tornado will suddenly drop down. It will be very bombastic going around and then disappear quickly. If a hurricane comes, you know it's coming, right? A hurricane, you know it's coming. Okay, the hurricane's coming in 3 days. Okay, the hurricane's coming tomorrow. Let's evacuate. but a tornado will come out of nowhere. And you need to move fast. That's the energy that we're going to now. It will drop like a tornado. And I hope that this message, this energy update was helpful for all of you. And let's prepare to become the best person, the most powerful person that we came here to be. We are all different colors, classes, and creeds. And we represent the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy. Somebody's got to lead the tribe, right? Somebody's got to do it. That's what we're here to do. And, you know, really focus on these moments in time as we approach the Lionsgate and go through the Lionsgate. This is beyond one day. That's the peak of the energy. A lot of times I share that we go through shifts. Sometimes you go out there and you get information. They say, oh, this date, blah, blah, blah. Right? Even when we go through like a full moon comes, you might not feel something till 2 days later because it's a shift of a time period. And this is a major time period. A week leading up to the Lionsgate peak on August 8th and a week after the Lionsgate. So take the time. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you all. I appreciate all the comments. And I appreciate everything that you all collectively do for our channel. If you haven't smashed the like button yet, can you please smash the like button? It helps other people find the video. And every time you guys all do this together, the video makes it out there. And we have to do this as common people. That's how it's getting out there. Some people, it might not be the most popular thing. A lot of people don't know about the Schumann resonance. But the more interactions that you guys show, you leave a comment, you share it in all groups, share it with one friend, say, come here, friend, take a look at this. This is what's going on in the world. You will cause an awakening and you'll be growing our channel because it happens through everyday life people. So grab a friend today and share this message with them. And I see Lisa sharing that she's itchy. I actually went through this the other day where for just like a minute, I just had incredible itchiness like all over my back. I don't know where it came from, and then it went away. So maybe that's an Ascension symptom as well. Maybe you're feeling like a little burst of itchy. You got to scratch it, right? And then it goes away. So, you know, we're all experiencing the shift. And we also want to keep in mind that we're all different people and we're all at a different point in our awakening journey. Some of you might be beginning this. Some of you might be on this much longer than me. We're all different, you know. We could be 9 or 99, 999, right? We could be 9 or 9, could be even younger than 9, right? But I'm just using it as an example. It could be 9 years old, you could be 99 years old. Doesn't matter. We're all going through this, and you know the symptoms that we're having right now could be different. But I think a lot of us are feeling the Kundalini. You might be feeling it at the base of the spine. If you're feeling the tightness in the spine, especially at the base of the spine, why don't you leave that in the comments as well? And please take the time to rest during this time period because your entire vessel, the collection of trillions of cells, 1.4 volts each, is going through an upgrade. And your DNA is receiving these energies. So you might have this need, this requirement to rest. So I have a very big, important message to share with all of you. It's already done, and it will premiere tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, as we always do. And it's a very important message to prepare you for the Lionsgate portal. So I hope to see all of you tomorrow for that message. And please share our channel. If you have subscribed, please click the bell next to subscribe and select all. Click the bell. I know there's 14,000 things you have to do, but we have to overcome everything. If we all do this, then we'll be able to get the message out there. But if this message resonates with you, click subscribe, then click the bell, and then select all. Because some people don't get the notifications. If you want to guaranteed to get the notification, you have to click the bell and then click all. And I like to make the messages, but I enjoy the live stream so we could talk about all of these types of things. If you haven't joined, thank you, Barbara. If you haven't joined the Telegram group, please join our Telegram group so you have people to talk to during the shift. And, if you're new to this awakening journey, I remember when I first started my awakening journey, and, it was, you just want to consume all this information. And it's, I definitely remember how that is. And we're all in a different spot right now. But I do know a lot of people are beginners right now. Thank you, Ohio Heart. I appreciate that. It's my honor to do this. So we're all at a different portion in our awakening journey. I cannot stress the importance of focusing your intent these upcoming days in the Lionsgate portal. Some people still might say, how is this possible? Blah, blah, blah. Every day is the day. There are certain days with certain alignments that are more powerful. So become the person that you came here to be during this moment in time. And when we get out of August, we will all be ready for the new earth. And so it is. Appreciate all of you. Sherry, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this and start to make the shifts today. If you haven't smashed the like button yet, give it a like, and we're going to see how everyone is going to become aware of the Schumann resonance. I know that, many people that first come across this, they know the Schumann resonance, but when this gets out to the collective, and when people realize the importance of the Schumann resonance, years ago, Nikola Tesla knew that you can take energy with his amplifying antennas. There's so much energy up in the ionosphere. Free energy for the people. Do you want free energy, light warriors? I think everyone wants free energy. And still to this day, I ask the question, why is Nikola Tesla not in, say, the science textbooks? Why was he shamed years ago? And look around and what's going on in the world today. Sometimes we have to dive into the past to help save our future. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm grateful for an army of light warriors, digital light warriors that will share this message of the Schumann resonance. Getting tongue-tied there. Commanders on the ground, right? Got to lead the Avengers like Captain America, right? Some of you might be new to this, right? Got to be like Captain America. Someone's got to lead the charge and be the lighthouse and shine the light. Even if you awaken one other person, that's all you have to do. When I started this a long time ago, I shared what it means to be a light worker, and all you have to do is be present and live your life, and others will see your light, and through free will, they will want to make the shift themselves. Everything is free will. You can't force anyone to do anything. Everyone can do whatever they want to do. All you can do is live your life in freedom. So I hope that this message was helpful for you. I hope to see you all tomorrow for our unbelievably powerful message. It's probably the most powerful message I've ever given. And it will be needed, and it will activate what lies dormant inside of you in preparation for the Lionsgate portal. So I appreciate all of you. And remember that everything lies within your DNA. You are the controller. And don't worry about all the fear, all the evil that's out there in the world. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the Schumann resonance blackout leading us to the Lionsgate. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. 3 years, and I just keep going. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being present. I appreciate your attention, the currency of the universe. You should take a look at that video. Attention is the currency of the universe, by yours truly. And I'll see you all in the upcoming videos, the upcoming transmissions. They're going to be important, and focus your intent like a laser beam during the Lionsgate portal, and you will improve your everyday life experience. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Thank you all. Keep sharing. I appreciate you all. Bye for now.